Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hey, how about McLarens? Maybe it's been a while and you've loved this 1969 road racer for a long time, but you've got some in your collection. What about a rainbow? Well, the ones that you're looking at here, both US and Hong Kong, will be sold via auction on our Tuesday, the 9th of September auction on a Facebook site called Studio-Redline starting at 5:30 p.m. Central. And if you look at these here, I mean, just by starting out with the, for instance, the a blue or an aqua blue, then Hong Kong blue, U.S. orange, Hong Kong orange. Look at the two. Look at the difference between those oranges. Hong Kong red, Hong Kong green, Hong Kong or U.S. Graqua. U.S. Graqua. What a cool color. This is that classic spectraflame magic that goes on when the car was originally painted in a light green. You can see it underneath the casting, particularly if you remove the tires, and we've shown a video like that before, where you can look right underneath there and you'll see the original color kind of hiding. And then over time, various factors that would cause some fading of the light green to an aqua, and that's what's going on with this McLaren here. Look at that. Telltale Graqua right there, 1969 McLaren late run hatch with the pin in the back. And then a true aqua, US, right here. So Graqua, aqua. Cool, huh, guys? I just find that so amusing, I guess. From a toy standpoint and what we're seeing in the hobby with this beautiful spectraflame magic that I like to call that's going on. So you got this shade of aqua, and then the next shade of like a bluish aqua. So again, that's why I have this turntable set up in such a way to show you light aqua, dark aqua, almost like a blue aqua. You know what's cool about rainbows is, especially with like McLarens and Beatnik Bandits, some of the concept cars that you have out there, is the ability to put a rainbow together and not break the bank. So aqua blue, then Hong Kong blue. Yeah, this is a toughie. Any Hong Kong McLaren is going to have probably a little bit more value than the US version of it, just because they're so hard to find. And they're so hard to find clean too, especially with the Hong Kong popping and such that you find, the fooey, if you will. I also like it that this one doesn't have any stripes on it or roundels. But that's just me, Maybe you like to see that, but okay, so I couldn't help myself. I couldn't wait till this orange showed up. US orange, Hong Kong orange. Look at that. Not even close, right? But that's why it's one of those surprising mysteries about spectraflame that always, never disappoints. The time, the era, 1969, and what was going on in Hawthorne, California versus what was going on in Hong Kong. And then I guess I'll just keep this Hong Kong orange and show you Hong Kong red. Look at that. Cool, huh, guys? Just love that, color shade. One is very, from a distance, sometimes you say, oh, they're about the same, but that's why I did this video, so that you could identify the colors that are so elusive and beautiful. So Hong Kong orange, Hong Kong red, and then where it all started, Mr. Green with the roundels. So the McLaren, the 1969 McLaren, both Hong Kong and US, came with the number 4 roundels. And those you see plastered on there. Now, they also came in number 1, too, so 1 and 4. So let's see, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. So here you have the early roundels, number 1. Let's see if this is that's a peg stop, so that'd be late. So sometimes you'll find, look at the size of that roundel on one side versus the other. Very unique little buggy here, guys. Something that you probably want to show up at the auction and grab and put it in your collection, because it's such a, I don't see it that often. You see a lot of this type of roundel, the number 4, right? But I don't find a lot of these, the number 1 roundel. I just don't. They're just not around. So that is just a quick little tale of the tape, if you will, of the different shades of McLaren Spectraflame beauties. I sure hope to see you on this coming Tuesday, the 9th of September, starting at 5:30 p.m. We're going to start out with some fillers, value cars at 5:30. Run those for about 45 minutes, and then getting the meat potatoes of some absolutely beautiful reds, including some of the featured cars that you see over yonder. I have those set aside. Those will be some of the featured cars that you're going to be enjoying and possibly being able to snatch up. Different shades of blue back there. Beach Bomb has original boards. That is a lime yellow Charger. The white interior copper T-Bird, boy, that is a top shelfer for darn sure. That purple on the first row there, the T-Bird, no slouch. The Light My Firebird's a blister pull. And so is the King Cuda. So, again, in summary, thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you for your comments. Really appreciate it. And a little love for McLarens today. Hope to see you on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday until we meet again. Bye, everybody.